Здравствуйте, меня зовут Даниэла, я же модел.
Hey peeps, what's going on? So we are now in, actually I don't know what this is. This is like some forest. I think is this also Bergenbos?
I think so, I don't know.
Well, we're in some forest, taking some pictures of this fine lady right here. It's my sister, don't worry, well, sister-in-law. So
Yeah, don't worry.
don't worry, nothing
We're all
weird.
good.
We're all good. Charlie's at home today. She has to work tonight, so she's just chilling. And Donna and I figured we'd go out and take some pictures because I'm getting super into editing and I'm really liking it. Video editing and pictures. So take as many pictures as possible. I'll probably post someone here. But yeah, that's it for now. Ciao.
Several days later.
You open it. You say hello. Say hello. Good job. What's now?
Well, that's our cat. She just opened for us.
Yeah.
She says hello. I'm sure you saw that with the translation though. Anyhow, she likes to talk a lot. So we wanted to do a house tour today for a couple of reasons. But it was your idea. So what were like, why?
Today, Junior?
Like, why did you want to do a house tour?
Well, because we're moving in like 2 months, so that's
Yeah.
why.
Yeah.
So we can see, like, when we're somewhere else, how it look like if we're kids and whoever wants to see.
I was just telling her, I think that's like one of the coolest things is for our kids. My mom took me around to all her, well, I don't know if it was all her houses, but when she was younger, she had a couple of houses at the very least where I was able to go and look and see what it looked like. But the thing is that things change over time, so I don't really know exactly what it looked like for when she was a child. So it's kind of cool to be able to, now we're gonna be able to show our kids exactly what our little apartment looked like. And we want to show you guys, because there's a lot of you guys that are from America, specifically my family and friends, who have potentially, most likely, never been to Europe before. So it'd be cool, I think it's cool to show you guys what a European apartment looks like, although this is not like standard necessarily.
Oh, this is crap.
This is crap. But this is like, I would say that this is standard for like a young person place living by themselves.
Oh, yeah. Hey, that's not allowed.
That's a bad cat right there. I would say this is standard though for somebody who's young.
Yeah, I mean, mostly students like have this kind
Yeah,
of
mostly students. When I was on my mission, I served here in the Netherlands, and this was a lot like most of our apartments. Our apartments were a little bit bigger generally, but it was kind of the same style and
grossness.
gross. Usually missionary apartments are a little bit more gross, especially the dudes' apartments. Although I have learned that sister apartments can also be extremely gross, so it's not just the dudes. On the flip side of things, like, we do feel really blessed to be here.
Yeah, and we got this spot for very little money, which is not very normal, especially like this close to the center of a city center.
So both work.
Because usually it's pretty expensive to live in a place like this that's this nice. So it's really, really, really nice. We have this apartment for the amount of money that we were able to get it.
Yeah, just for like I don't really feel bad about saying the price we have it for. We're paying 520 euros a month. And I mean, that's basically equivalent to the dollar. It's really close at least. It's a little bit more dollars per month, maybe like $40 a month or something like that. That includes internet, water, sewage. It literally includes everything. We don't pay anything extra.
No, nothing.
Yeah, and so for this amount of price, this would be actual student housing. And I've been in student housing, and it is crap. We talk about this being crap. We don't really mean that it's crap. We just compare it to what our, like, I guess what our dream house would be, or what we'd really like to be in right now.
Or what we grew up in, like my parents' house.
Exactly.
It wasn't that great, but it wasn't this. It isn't dirty, but it's just, I don't know.
It's
not neat.
It's not super neat. It's not like everything's finished, you know. And but no, it's actually especially for the price, it's a really good place to live. We like living here. We've liked living here. I think it's also gonna be slightly difficult to leave.
Yeah, and we could have made it nicer if you wanted to, but because we're gonna stay for such a short time, we didn't feel like we want to waste or put the energy in.
The money.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think all in all, we've been really blessed to come here because we were looking for houses when I was still in America, and we were trying to figure out where we're gonna live, and we couldn't find anything for under like what, $750.
Yeah.
And that was
or
without.
We had to share like a bathroom.
And we had to share a bathroom, which I was like, I ain't doing that. That's not happening. Like, I can't. No, not gonna do that. So no, we feel really blessed to live here. But yeah, so we will actually start with the balcony. So we'll see you guys over there. And this is our balcony. It's like the 5th time we've done this because I kept messing up.
Whoa, there's a spider.
Where's the spider? Oh, it's a cute little guy, though.
No, he needs to go.
I think he's a jumping spider.
Yeah, he is. I cleaned one up today, and he, like, I tried to wipe him, and he jumped over my hand, like, really? Did you take it?
No, I don't have any wipes. So I am in this house. I am the designated creepy crawler cleanup. I have to kill all the spiders, and sometimes I just let them go outside because they're cute.
So.
That was my vow at our wedding. Is I vowed to clean up all the creepy crawlies.
What?
God.
Johnny! No, I can't sleep.
You can sleep.
No.
Where did he go?
Probably between the cracks.
Yeah, he went between the cracks.
Whoa. He went between your legs.
So here we are again. I swear this is the last time. This is our balcony. This is very typical Dutch, especially if you live in the city. This is very typical. So if you look out here, you'll see how there's like a lot of other apartments and houses next to us. It's all our neighbors.
She's just going with us.
Our cat's following us. She likes humans. But so this is our balcony. We don't sit on here a ton. Obviously, we don't sit. Okay, hold on. I gotta get this spider again.
It's right there.
But he's so cute.
No, he needs to go. It will go big, like the one this morning.
Yeah.
That was big. Did you get it?
Yeah, I also stained the wall with its
Johnny.
guts. Sorry, spider. So sad.
So sad. It's good. Hello.
So in the winter, we obviously don't ever sit out here because it's freezing cold and rainy and wet because it's the Netherlands. But in the summer, we sit out here also not a ton, actually.
Sometimes we read and like burn and yeah.
Yeah, okay, so when we burn, you mean when we do a barbecue?
Oh, sunburn.
Oh, sunburn. Oh, okay. Quick story. When we were sitting on this balcony last year, I had a hernia in my back. I had a herniated disc. So we didn't have anything to do, especially me, because I couldn't move. So I just sat in one of those lawn chairs for, how many hours was it?
6.
6 hours without a shirt on. And I was on medication, tramadol, which is some good stuff. I could not feel a thing, and I was nearly purple according to, ow, just hit my head. I was nearly purple according to her, and I could not feel a thing, like nothing. I was putting my shirt on, I was like, it must not be that bad because I can't feel anything, and then I suddenly realized that I was on some heavy duty medication. So if you're in a lot of pain, ask your doctor for tramadol because it works. And this is our bedroom, and that is a Charlie in her natural habitat.
Oh, that's this.
That is her natural habitat right there. She loves to sleep. I came in on her sleeping yesterday for like 2 hours. In her defense, she does have a lot of night shifts. Anyhow, so this is our bedroom. It's pretty small, but it does the trick. We can sleep in here. And we have a little bit of storage space right over there. Not a ton, but it's decent. I want to point out that if you look closely, all of this, except for those bags, all of this is Charlie's stuff.
Hey, the Christmas stuff is also yours.
This little box right there, that's also ours, I suppose. But most of this is Charlie's. And this is our living room.
So big.
Super big. It goes straight into the kitchen. It's basically one space. So here in this corner we have the TV. We also have, oh, this is really cool. This was a gift for our wedding. It's a Frisbee with our faces on it. Like, how awesome is that? I love that Frisbee. And we're not allowed to use it because I say so. And many of you might be thinking, like, why do you have a guitar? Johnny, do you play the guitar? The answer, no, I don't play the guitar.
We're learning.
I'm currently learning to play the guitar, but if you were to ask me, like, can I play the guitar? No, I cannot play the guitar. But I'm learning, so maybe, hopefully, in like 10 or 15 or 20 years, I'll be able to play the guitar. So here we have our kitchen, really tiny, it goes straight into our living room. And if you notice, we don't have a dishwasher at all. We just have hands and soap. So we are living the true student life. It's great. This is our counter. It's very tiny. You can use that blender as kind of a reference into how big that counter is. You may ask yourself, where do we actually do the cooking? Well, I will tell you, we do the cooking right on this washing machine right here. We obviously wash clothes in this, but we also use it as a sort of table. That oven right next to the washing machine doesn't even work, so that's fun. And then you can kind of see how the living room, again, just goes straight into the kitchen, and the kitchen straight into the living room, and it's one big space. Here, if you notice, we have 4 trash cans. It's actually 5, because this big silver one is 2 trash cans. You may be asking yourself, why do you need so many trash cans? The answer is not that we have a lot of trash, it's because we have to separate everything. So on the left side, we have normal trash, and then on the right side of that silver bin, we have plastics, and then we have paper, and then we have glass, and then we have cans. So we have to separate that because that's what the Dutch government wants us to do, so it's lots of fun. And here is the dining room. It is literally just a little corner in our house that we put our dining table in,
Way too big.
which is way too big for the space.
Free. So big.
It was free. So it's fun when we have people over because we have to all fit into this little bitty space. And yeah, this was from our wedding, this board, and there was a picture right there on the right hand side. Let's see if I can point with my finger. Right there was a picture, but the cats tore it off, so the picture is no longer there. We're now going to show you the bathroom. So this is our entryway. You might be wondering why I'm showing you
everywhere.
She just loves being around us.
Do a tour for us.
You may be wondering why I'm showing you the entryway. It's because to get to the bathroom, you have to go into the entryway. And then on your right-hand side, there's the bathroom. It's so tiny. This took some getting used to be honest, because we don't even have a sink in here. So we have the toilet, as you can obviously see. And then here's the shower. And it's tiny.
And we fit with both of us just sitting in that little tub, all huddled up.
Don't ask us how we do it, but somehow we fit inside of there. How?
Like that.
It's a good thing that we're not fat, but we are getting fat, so I don't know how much longer we're going to be able to do this. In the Netherlands, you have something that's called a poop deck. It's in most toilets, I would say. Probably about like 90% of the toilets. Maybe it's a European thing, I don't really know, but it took me a while to get used to, and I still really dislike it. But I can understand why some people would like it. This is a poop deck. See how there's like a little plateau where your poop sits on top of. My father-in-law, he calls it a trophy case because it's like a place you can inspect your poop. But I don't like it because it makes the point of water in a toilet is, apart from flushing the poop down the toilet, is to actually cover the smell. So your poop smells so bad on a poop deck. But the other advantage of a poop deck is you don't get splashed. So I guess it's kind of the pros and cons you gotta weigh. I personally prefer to have water and just learn not to splash yourself than having a stinky bathroom. And last but not least, this is the death trap of our house. These are the stairs. I want, Charlie, can you go stand on those stairs to show how steep those stairs are?
You should show the painting though.
Yeah, look at this. This painting has been there since we've been here, and
Before, like years ago.
yeah, it's been there for a long time. We're not allowed to get rid of it, which I would never dare get rid of because it's beautiful. These are the stairs. Look what kind of death trap this is.
It's fun to carry up a washing machine on this.
Seriously though, okay, so this washing machine over here, we carried this washing machine. Well, actually not this washing machine. We carried one very similar but more heavy up those stairs.
What?
What's your favorite part of this house?
The tub.
Seriously? Why?
Because it's cozy.
That's true. We tell them how long we sit in that shower for.
Sometimes an hour.
We sit in there for an hour sometimes. It's really bad. But it's cozy and we fit. Somehow.
With being numb after like 10 minutes, but
Yep.
it's
What's your least favorite thing about this house?
how it's not completely done. Like all those little nooks. They get super dirty and then
Yeah, so if you look closely here, you can see how there's no connection between the floor and the wall. So that is kind of an annoying thing, I would say.
well, yeah, because dust collects in between and like comes out even when you vacuum, it gets dirty right away.
Yeah.
Especially with the cat. So
Yep. I would have to say my favorite thing about this house is how close everything is. Because for me, having lived in Star Valley, Wyoming, which is a tiny, tiny place, there was the closest Walmart for us was an hour and a half away, I think. Like between an hour and a half. Like that's a long time to drive for
Where
a
was
Walmart.
that?
Idaho Falls. So it's super far. Like a McDonald's was 45 minutes away, I think. To get clothes, you had to go an hour and a half away, like to drive. And so for me, here we have everything close by. We're really close to the city center, so we have clothing stores, technology stores, just all these different stores, everything. We have a McDonald's right down the street, a Domino's, a New York Pizza, a Burger King. None of this is good.
ice cream.
Ice cream is right across the street.
5 grocery stores.
5 grocery stores. Those fast food places are definitely not a good thing because that's like our weekly dates before the coronavirus hit.
Yeah.
So, surprisingly enough, I've put on more weight in the Netherlands than I ever did in America, which was a surprise for me, actually.
Well, you're from Star Valley, so.
Yeah, it's true. I was fairly active, I suppose. My least favorite thing about this house? I don't even know. Like, I can't think of anything that I just really dislike about this place.
How tiny.
The tiny, but I kind of gotten used to that. I would have to say that what I don't like about this place is kind of weird. It goes against the thing that I love about this place. Is I don't like how it's in the middle of everything. It's such a weird feeling because I love that we're close to things, but I also don't like how I feel like we're always surrounded by people, and like we can't make any noise we want. You know, if it's like midnight, it's not like I can just like laugh really loud, which I tend to do a lot.
The dog.
Oh, there's also a dog downstairs that barks a lot. But I would have to say that like my favorite thing and also the thing I hate the most is the same, and that's that we're in the middle of everything. So she's used to it. I'm still not a huge fan. I also love, however, so we're on the second floor of this house because we're just on the second floor, and we can do anything up here without neighbors seeing. So like we can walk around in our underwear. Like it sounds weird to say, but it's true. Like we can just walk around in our underwear. We can you just don't. Yeah, I don't really know what else we can do, I guess, but like
Work out without anyone staring at you.
exactly. Like I don't feel like there's somebody constantly looking at us because we're so high up that nobody can really see in here. So I don't feel like I have to constantly keep the blinds closed.
That's nice, especially when it's sunny out.
Yeah,
Keep the light in.
exactly. So that's our little house, our little apartment. You have anything else that you want to add to this?
No, yeah, there isn't much to this, so it's tiny.
No, we are thinking about moving here in the next couple months to get a little closer to our parents before I leave back to America. So we'll bring you guys through that process if that's what we end up doing. And I think that's it for today.
Yep.
Till next time.
Do we?
Dog.